Testing. Alright, so we're live here um, on Twitch as well as about to go live here on TikTok. Alright. Testing. 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 Hello. 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 Not exactly sure. Testing. 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 Why am I getting backdrop? Let me see. Doing a test right now. Test, test. Still getting a bunch of backdrop. Test. A lot of feedback. But we're about to start doing some PLC programming here. But I gotta make sure that test, test, test. Alright. I think we're good now. We're not getting major feedback. Hopefully. We're about to find out though. And we're about to go live here, and alright, I think we're live on TikTok now. I think we're live on TikTok now, as well as YouTube and Twitch. So we're live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch right now. Hope it sounds good. Let's take a look and make sure everything is good before we actually get started here. Let's see. Everybody coming in. Yep, it says I'm low. Alright, quality looks good. Sounds okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get started then. Let's get started. White Caucasian, appreciate the follow. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so we're working on a project here, and we just prepping for tomorrow, honestly. I'm gonna retrieve this. Archive. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to. think I'm multi-streaming here. Not exactly sure. Alright, so we got all our stuff that we need. We don't have the step 7 safety, which is fine. We'll double check to see if you have that. Alright. See what we have installed here. Alright, you know what? We'll worry about that later. Let's go to devices and networks. So some of my colleagues did some changes the other day, so I'm following up with after them to see the changes they made. This is a conveyor system for a distribution center, and this is the hardware config. They did some updates, and I'm just following up with them. We need switch group 41. Verify switch group 41. So when I get to site tomorrow, I'm going to have to connect to the network and make sure that all these devices are switched over. See how they're programmed a little differently here at OOF. I got to make sure that all of them are on this code here, 7FE. And so far most of them are. For the most part, might have to add and delete some devices and change some input outputs, which is fine. Go down here. I got a project that I was working on myself on my end. Oh, I gotta send it to myself. Oh crap. We'll come to that later. Close that. Freezer. So everything I did on my end, I'm gonna have to come back and change. So we're gonna go down. I'm gonna show you exactly some of the stuff I had to do. Right, for example, switch group. This is called switch groups. How you see the number 32 here, 31, 22. These are different areas within the system and the layout of the building itself. So they got different little groups that they go through. This particular area is a switch group 32. It's inside of a freezer. And you see I'm gonna have to change. Well, no. I've already done it. So we'll start at 3204 here. And we're just gonna verify the I/O tags, the input outputs. These are the positions on the conveyor system. Positions on the conveyor system. This is the lift. So I want to make sure I have my reset bit here. And so on a lift, it doesn't go forward or reverse. So on a roller part of it, I want to make sure that every position has a forward and reverse bit as well as a reset bit. So that one has it. This is probably a lift. Yep. 3222 forward and reverse reset. 23. This is the chain system. So forward and reverse bit. Forward and reverse bit. That's a lift. Forward and reverse bit. Alright. So now that I make sure that that part has the forward and reverse bits, now I gotta go over here into my function. Where would it be at? I gotta convert over. I gotta create a watch table. I would just copy and paste the watch table from a reference project that I created. Program blocks. It would be up under custom function calls. Alright, so going into function called inverter enable. So people that be wondering what I do for work, this is the type of stuff that I do for work. Alright, activate. Had to activate a license. Alright. We'll close our networks here. This is where I add in my reset bit. So I got a list. Not on this computer. I think it's on the other computer. Or positions that I gotta add. So 32 here. And if y'all have any questions, you know, y'all can ask them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer as many questions as I possibly can to help anybody. Want to learn more about PLC programming, automation, mechatronics, by all means ask. I'll try to answer the best that I can. Hey Sophia, you've been tapping. I appreciate the taps, love. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so we got 3204. So what we're going to do is we're going to create my reset bit for 3201. Alright, so this is where the prep work comes in easy for me. Majority of the code, as you can tell, has already been written. I'm just adding on to it. So with that being said, I can literally, let me close this up with more window space here. Clearly copy, Control C, close all networks, come down here, insert a network, so 136, put my mouse right there, click, Control V, and then I have that same network that I had up earlier, right back down here. Same thing, same stuff, but now I'm going to change the bits here. Alright, so let's go back to our device network here, and we need to find 3201 bit, or if we don't have a 3201 bit, now we have to create that 3201 bit somewhere. So where can we create the 3201 bit? So that's only inputs, inputs, inputs. See, now this is the 3201 input right here. This is going to be the 3201 input, but we need outputs. So we got to figure out how we are able to create the 3201 output bit. Oh, appreciate it, Sophia. Appreciate it. So let me see. Just an output card. That's for disconnects. Yep. For disconnects. I don't think I need to create a 3201 bit output bit. Let me see what I did with switch group 31. Whatever I done with 31, that's what I'm going to do with 32. Is that another 31? Let me see, 30. Let's say 33. Whatever I did with 33. What did I do with 33? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over the middle. So 34 doesn't have one. So honestly, I don't even have to create that reset bit now I'm looking at it. So 34, it's a, I gotta put this. It's a combination drive. Alright. So one motor controls 3 different positions. Technically, how it's categorized. I really don't know how to explain it if y'all not looking at the map or seeing the conveyor system itself. But one motor controls 3 logical positions. Alright. So if I hit the reset bit for that one position, or let's say a position, let's say 3201 errors out. Let's say it errors out. Alright. The same bit that I use for 3204 will reset 3201. If that makes sense. So I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna undo that right there. Add a new network, undo that. So I'm not gonna add a new network. Let me see what else. Let's go into the code itself, into the positions. So we're on the first level, 32. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna be in 3201. All right, so this is what's gonna reset 3201. All right, so let's go back over here. Reset the group. Let's go to group 32. Alright, reset group 32. That's on 32 Ozzy. Right now I'm trying to figure out what reset switch group 32. And that's going to be M105.7. That's going to be the bit that resets the whole group for 32. But I need a reset bit. Let's see here, 32. That's 33 or 4. Okay, well, let's see 33. Alright. So error on 1. I'm surprised I didn't do each individual position. You feel me? So that's a little bit surprising. Whoever sent the diamonds, thank you. Appreciate the diamonds, y'all. I think we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well. Let me see. I haven't even checked the other stuff to see. Twitch as well. Yep. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Same name on Twitch? Yes. Marcus864. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna separate. I'll check that out later. I'll separate that. If it's working in the plant now, 3201. I'm not gonna make any changes to that. I don't think I need to make any changes to that. I think most of my prep is actually pretty decent. Let me see, 3201. So that's checked. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna go down here to conveyor motor. Put 32, 3. Okay. Because I have the forward and reverse bit. I have the forward and reverse bit. So I gotta make sure I have my forward and reverse bits right here. As long as I have my forward and reverse bits, that's gonna make cause right now that's what we're doing with the project. We're allowing the conveyor to not only right now the conveyor only moves in one direction. It only moves forward. So we're adding a couple drives, motor drives, to the conveyor system to allow it to also move in reverse direction.
You working? It's hard to do.
Do it for me. I don't really know.
I know, but you had it in your stuff.
It ain't for me.
It's a SIM card or SD card that you asked me to order.
Oh.
I guess it came late. I don't know. I forgot about it.
It was been there for the longest. It had your name on it. I didn't go open it.
But it's in your stuff. So how am I supposed to know it's my package in your
You
stuff?
put it there.
Oh, well that's why I put it there. Because the card came in and I forgot to get it. I put it over there so you open it and get it.
Well, I'm not gonna open it. It has your name on it.
I didn't realize. Forgot it came. Did you say your thing? Don't lose the thing in there. What? You said don't lose the thing. I'm checking that.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, thank you. No, I'm not gonna use it.
Are you working or are you live?
Both. I told you I was going to be able to, because I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok at the same time.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's
Well,
fine.
not really. I wish. It's two different apps. Two different apps. But yeah, I'm working. You can watch me. Wow. Can you get a like, follow, share?
Hmm?
Can you get a like, a follow, a share?
The what?
A like, a follow?
Oh, you mean I can watch you on my phone? I thought you mean saying it. I'm like, I'm about to go lay down and bring over me. But first aid and CPR certified.
Congratulations.
All my trainings are done.
Right on. I'll be done in 30 minutes. I'm doing an hour or so.
Can you wake me up in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
When you get that? How you get anything done? I didn't get anything to do.
Alright, y'all. So, you can tell this is what happens when you work from home. But yes. So, each position is going to have a forward and reverse bit. This is for this particular position, and you can tell how it's labeled. It has an R. The R represents roller. If you see a C, that's going to represent chains. If you see an L, that's going to represent a lift. So when programming, labeling matters. That way you don't get confused in different parts of the code. You got to label. It helps out a lot. So we go down here, 3303. make sure that it has the same thing. 3203 conveyor motor control has a forward and reverse bit. Alright, let's go down here to the next position. 3211 network 9. Let's go over. Has a forward and reverse bit. Alright, now in certain instances you will see that, okay, it's labeled as 3212, but the function block is called 3211, or the position is called 3211. That means that it's a double position. It's a double position, and the motor controls both positions at the same time. They operate together. How did I get into this? Well, I started off as like a warehouse maintenance guy. Well, let me take that back. Let's go all the way back. I started off as driving forklifts and everything, and then I was like, okay, I'm pretty good with my hands, so I did a maintenance and electrical test. I passed the test. I became a maintenance guy. They did on-the-job training. It was a small warehouse, and I just really fell in love with just working in warehouses. And I was working. I took an odd job working for BMW, and BMW was a little bit more high tech and advanced from what I was used to. But then I started seeing their systems and how they operated. I went and got my degree in that, so I could learn that, get a job in that. And once I got my degree, I pretty much just took a particular route in PLC programming, and here we are. I've been doing this since 2013. I've been doing this since 2013 non-stop. So I think I'm coming up on my 11th year total. Alright, so we got that position. But basically right now we're pretty much just going through each position to verify that we have certain things in the code that we need before we actually get to site. And you see this has a C right here. So the C represents it's a chain conveyor instead of a rolling conveyor. Alright, we got 22, we go to 23. Alright, now this one you can see right here on 23. This is the part of the system where two conveyors merge together. So it's going to form like a T in a sense on these conveyors. So one set of the conveyor is going to be going like this, while the other set of conveyor is going to go like this, and they're going to meet together to form that T. So this particular conveyor position is going to have rollers and chains. So we got to make sure that both the chains and the rollers have a forward and reverse bit. The chain portion has both, and the roller position has both. Alright, now into another position. We're almost done with this. Alright, this position has both. People coming in. Alright. Let me see. 26 is an outfeed position. Conveyor. Appreciate it, Sophia. Appreciate it. Alright, and this position has forward and reverse. Alright. So I think we're doing pretty good on the prep work. Cause this is what this live. Basically, this live is really just a test to see what I can do with this platform. I'm trying to change up a little bit here. I want to start teaching and promoting PLC programming and whatnot, and also at the same time being able to cross-platform this live streaming. But right now I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok here. I'll probably go live, try to figure out how to go live on Facebook another day. Yeah, I'll probably go live on Facebook another time. But right now, I'm just trying to see how it's going to sound. Look back at the feedback, the sound and the video quality. Look back at it, see how it sounds, make any changes I need to. But today is really just a test, just to see, okay, I can go live on multiple platforms at the same time. And I hope I sound okay. I tried to view my live on my phone, and it I guess it sounded okay. Well, I appreciate the support, Sophia. Thank you. All right, now I do need to add my watch table. Now, this is the program that my co-workers sent me. They made some changes to the code a few days ago. But I had already made some changes prior to this version. So I need to send that to myself, actually. And you can tell, give me a second here, I'm on the other computer. It's on this computer. I need to send it to this computer. And then I'm going to show y'all how you can copy and paste from one program to the other. Or, well, we'll say one project to the other. How you can copy and paste from one project to the other. How you can have two projects opened at the same time. Or two different versions of the same project. So let's say your coworker made some changes, and how you can copy and paste their changes to your project without having to be online. Because if we was online and we was at the same place at the same time, we could easily just, let's say for example, right click and, well, of course we'll say go online, and once we're online we could just say upload. We could just upload it to our version, whatever they changed. Because it'll if we was online right now, it'll be a green dot right here, and if there was a change made, that green dot would change to orange. But I see you follow me though, Sophia, on Twitch. Appreciate the love. I definitely make sure I give you a follow back. But y'all, if y'all watching, you can follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. If you're not already following me here on TikTok, definitely give me a follow. Alright, let me see here. I need to save this. Send it to myself. I'm connected to me. So we're using TIA Portal. If nobody knows what this is, this software is called TIA Portal from Siemens. This allows people to program and automate industrial machines. I guess that's the best way to put it. You seen the PLC course online? Word. That's what that's my goal. That is definitely my goal, to have my own PLC course online. Whether it's just a beginner's course or what I want to, I want to start off as a beginner course, get people introduced to PLC programming. Alright, so let's archive this. Open documents. Okay, try that again. Alright, so we're converting a project I've been working on here at the house prior. Save it in here. I'm gone. I have some chapstick in there. Alright, we're about to send this file over to ourselves here. Won't be but a second here. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm pretty much gonna put it on Udemy. That's gonna be the goal. Put it on Udemy, as well as my own website. My initial goal was to do it on TikTok, through their series, but a little birdie told me from TikTok that they're going to be ending the TikTok series. So I was like, okay, there's really no point of doing it on there, but I can still put it on Udemy. Alright, let's go over here and find this, download this file. Download. You also bought the course on Udemy. Ooh, baby done sent me a rose. Appreciate the rose. Appreciate the rose, Noel. Thank you, love. Alright, that's downloaded. Alright, let's go over here. Reference. Can I open it or do I have to retrieve it? That's the thing. Yeah. I didn't make any changes to this, so let me make sure. Yeah, I didn't make any changes to this. So we're gonna go back up here and downloads. We're gonna open the one that I've been working on here. Alright, so this is the one that I've been working on. I'm going to open all of this, and then we're going to come back down here to reference. And then we're going to open the one that my co-workers were working on. I think I have it on desktop. There we go. This is the one that my co-workers were working on. Alright, so we're working on a conveyor system project. This is what we're working on. I can't say the name of the company, but they have a distribution center where they are upgrading their conveyor systems to be able to operate in a reverse direction. Right now they can only operate in a one directional way, which is forward. They want to be able to operate their conveyor system in a reverse direction. So right now we're prepping for, before we actually go to the location. We're doing the prep work before we go into location, and that comes in with doing a little bit of code changing. Some of it has already been done. Right now we're double checking and verifying, okay, co-workers have made changes to the code. We're verifying, okay, the changes that they're made and how we can implement their changes to our version, and vice versa. Appreciate you. If everybody's watching, make sure you give me a follow on Twitch and YouTube as well. If you're not already following me here on TikTok, we are streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now. Alright, so let's go to program blocks. So right now, if anybody's familiar with Tier Portal, and I know a lot of people are like, okay, I have this version and a new version. How do I get the stuff from an older version to the new version and update it if I'm not live or on the network, connect to the network? Well, that's pretty easy. I'm going to show you right now. So I have watch tables. So I have a watch table 32 here. Mine right there? Yes, I am. Oh, it is not allowing me to open this. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. We're having some technical difficulties. Let me see if I can open any of this. So 32. Alright, so I am able to open the function block. Why am I not able to open it? Alright, let's go up here. Oh, okay. Never mind. I missed this earlier. Alright, so I missed this earlier, y'all. That's my fault. Luckily, I had uploaded a version to my teammates with this particular watch table that I needed. And I thought they had gave me a version prior to them. So they used my version and then added to my version, which is good. That does not happen a lot. And oh man, I'm so happy they did that. But anyway, long story short, what I was going to do was, what you can do is, for example, let's say 20, 34 here. You can copy and then come up here and then you can paste. See? So this is, we're not going to do this. We're going to cancel that. We don't want to make any changes. Oh, excuse me. So down here is the older version. No. Down here is the new version. This is the new version of the code. Okay, so we got two different team members here, two different people working on the same code. Down here where my mouse is at, in the bottom left corner here, is the new version. Up here is the version that I'm working on, and I want to transfer the new version material, certain parts of the new version, to the old version, to update my version, to bring it current, because I've already made some things that's not here on the other version. So what I can do is I can right click. I'm not connected to the network. I'm not live. I'm just doing everything offline for the most part. What you can do is you can right click and copy and then come down here and paste it. That is the simplest way to do any type of code changes from two different people working on a version. I'm working on, let's say, version 1.2. They're working on version 1.3. Alright. Apparently the change that I made on version 1.2 has not been transferred to version 1.3 yet, and vice versa. So once changes have been made to 1.2 and to 1.3, that is how you're going to come up with version 1.4. I know that's a lot to take in. But but this is the easiest and simplest way to make changes from let's say John is working from home in Alabama, and I'm here in South Carolina. I'm working on my version. We're working on the same code here, and we're not connected to any network or anything like that. I will save a version of my copy. I will archive it. Go up here, archive, and I was like, okay, listen, these are the changes that I made. Okay, I will send him that, and then he can go into it. He'll go to open. Basically, he'll go up here. He'll open that file. Well, he'll retrieve it first. He'll retrieve it because it'll be archived. So he'll retrieve it, and then he'll come back and open it in his reference projects. Down here in reference projects, you are able to look at two different projects, whether it's old, new, old, whatever the case may be, and copy and paste. See whatever changes are different. And you can open two different windows. Now if you want to see the difference in either or, for example, I'm down here. This is switch group 32 down here. This is one version. Switch group 32 down here in one version. Let's close this out here. Let's close this. I'm going to go to positions up here. These are two different versions. So I have switch group 3201. So I'm going to go to switch group 3201. And I'm going to open it. You can see one side is grayed out. You can see down here, this part right here is grayed out. This can let you know this is my reference project. Alright. We'll consider the grayed out area to be old, and we'll consider the non-grayed out to be new. You can come up here. So I got the grayed out, the old, and then I have the new. Alright, you can come up here and you do a split screen. And now you are able to compare the two versions together. Now you're able to compare the two versions together. Alright. And down here it'll let you know, okay, which one is the grayed out, which one is the not grayed out. And then I can just plop open my code here. We'll go to network 1, for example. Okay. And I can scroll down and be like, okay, this is similar to this. There's no changes. This looks the same. Everything looks the same. It's almost as if anybody's familiar with when you're online with the PLC, you're able to compare the offline version with the online version. This is how you compare two different versions in the offline setting. This is a different way how to do that. Makes things a whole lot simpler when you trying to troubleshoot things and people forgot that they made changes and you don't see that changes have been made. It helps out a lot. Helps out a lot. So this is something that I do a lot. But I'm trying to troubleshoot things with the code. Okay, does this is an older version? Was something changed that I missed or whatnot, or did somebody from the customer make a change and I missed it? Let me go in the code to compare an older version with the new version. Alright, so we got about 10 minutes left on this live session. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask if y'all have any type of questions. Let me see what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm very confused. This is a good thing to have. When you programming, you want to write stuff down. Like I also have like a Word document that I use as well. Because remembering all these bits, listen, it gets mind-boggling. Alright, let me see here. Go up here. So let's end this split screen. Make sure switch group 32 is in here. 1, 3. And 13, 21, 26. Yep. Alright. Basically what we're doing is just doing double checks. Certain things I done came across that causes hiccups when after mechanical installations. Instant block, data block, we're not doing the scale. Inverter enabled. Alright, so we got all our reset bits for that position. So we got all the reset bits. Am I programming at the moment? Not necessarily programming one. What I'm actually doing is just doing prep work, like a check from my coworker, just doing some verifications of the code. Just doing some verifications. Do you have any questions? We still have about another 8 to 10 minutes left in this live. I think we should be good. Let's look at the hardware config. Oh no, we got to get there together. Yo, congratulations, Warren. Appreciate it. I'm glad you love it, man. Glad you love it, dog. I don't remember if you told me or not, but what are you going to college for? Is it mechatronics, electrical, mechanical, automation in general? Oh, right on. Congratulations, Warren. You're gonna love it, dog. You're gonna love it, bro. You're gonna love it. Make sure you have a good calculator. Make sure you have a good calculator. It's a lot of math. It's a lot of math. But in all honesty though, once you get into the field, you won't need a calculator or anything. A lot of the programs, it just plug and play. You just plug the numbers in, and it does our calculations for you. Um, so I'm assuming you want to do more in PLC programming, or do you want to do more in robotics? Have you made a decision of what route you want to go through or go to once you go finish your degree with automation? I know I jumped my words up on that. PLC programming, oh word. Dog, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, bro. So it's in a high demand too, honestly. It's a high demand, honestly. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a website. I'm putting it into the chat now. Alright, that website right there, if you go on TikTok and look at, I think his name Tony Wallace, if I'm not mistaken, but Automate America, you will be able to find contract jobs across the world, across the country. So as soon as you get your degree and whatnot, or even before, the best thing about this is, as long as you have the knowledge, even before you finish your degree, you can still land the job that you're looking for. You can still land a good job. And if you want to do contract work, this is the best way to go. Automate America. If you want to find something that's a little bit long term, in a sense, or a little bit more stationary, this is the Zip Recruiter or the Indeed or anything like that when it comes to automation jobs. This is the go-to. Automate America right here. And that's something that I'm gonna. It's funny you said PLC program for electrical. That's something that once I create my course, I'm going to be speaking a lot on electrical. PLC programming is more electrical than mechanical. A lot more electrical than mechanical. And another thing, to get a little bit more knowledge on Siemens website, if you go on Siemens website, create you a profile on Siemens website, they have online courses that are free. Now there are some paid ones that you got to pay for, but if you get with a good company, they will pay for those classes for you, because those classes can range around like $3,000 to $5,000 per class. But a lot of companies will pay for you to take those classes. But they also have some free classes that give you a little bit more in-depth knowledge on electrical things, PLC things, certain automation devices. So I highly recommend going on their website to get as much knowledge as you can. College is going to give you a good foundation and help you get in the door with a lot of things, but it's not going to be what helps you get the job. It's going to be your knowledge and your skills, because a lot of companies make you take a skills test. And whoever does better on the skills test is going to be the one that gets the job. So stay strong, brother. Proud of you, and thank you for the good feedback. Marley, yo, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate it. You want to learn how to do it at the moment? I got you. I think if you follow me on Instagram, or whatnot, I guess that's the best way to contact me. I am changing up and creating a Discord just for automation professionals. I am creating a Discord for automation professionals. I have a nice contact with a lot of professionals that have distribution centers, that run our distribution centers, and in that field. So I'm gonna be reaching out to them to be members of this Discord, to be able to answer certain questions for people, interviews. It's a lot. But you purposely want. If you want, you can reach out to me directly through Instagram. And if you have any questions, want to just pick my brain on things, I'll be glad to help you out. But in the meantime, for anybody else that's watching, though, I am creating a Discord, and I'm going to be bringing in some high professionals in this field of mechatronics, automation, PLCs, robotics, anything dealing with automation. I'm going to be bringing in high-profile people to be able to talk with, pick their brains, see what's like, see type of interview questions, and see what type of professionals or people they're looking for to hire. Just be able to answer any type of questions. So y'all give me a little time to bring all the pieces together, but we're making some major changes and making major moves this year, y'all. I'm trying to provide as much as I can, because when I was coming into this, I came in blind. I didn't know what to look for, didn't know who to ask. There was nobody to really go to. There's really no certain mentor with all of this. So the things that I missed out on, I want to be able to provide back to anybody that's willing. All about thinking out the box. Yes, you have to think out the box. That is the key to this field, to think out the box, because you're gonna come across something that's not gonna make any sense. And you're gonna be like, this doesn't make sense of why is this. It's technology. You know what I mean? It's technology. You're gonna be wondering like why this is doing this and it's not supposed to do this. So you got to think outside the box to figure out why it's doing this and how to correct it and prevent it from doing it ever again. That's thinking out the box. But right on. But that at the same time though, that ends my live session for today, everyone. I will be going live again sometime next week. We're doing the same thing. We're going live on Twitch, YouTube, as well as TikTok, and we might add Facebook to it this time. We might be adding Facebook to it this time. But this is something I want to do one day out the week. Come in, have QA sessions, and just share knowledge. Appreciate it, Juan. You too, brothers. Take care. But I do want to, share the knowledge and do this once a week, y'all. So if you haven't already, subscribe either on Twitch or YouTube, or follow me here on TikTok. Until then, I will check y'all later, alright?